everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing great. In today's video, we are going to solve the one of most asked question, that is maximum subarray. We will see the question, their approach, and we will do code and write run. And at the last, we will calculate the time and space complexity. So let's read the question. In question given that a nums and we have to find the largest sum subarray and return the sum. So if in this example you can see the given array is this one and output is 6 and explanation given that the subarray 4 minus 1 2 and 1. So this subarray giving the largest sum, that is 6, that's why in the output it given the 6. Now coming to the constants. In constants given that num's length would be from 1 till 10 to the power 5 and the value in the given array can be minus 10 to the power 4 till 10 to the power 4. Also in this question given that if you have figured out order of n solution, try coding another solution of divide and conquer rule which is more suitable. So in this brute force approach, we can say we will firstly find the all the sub array of the given array, and then we will calculate the sum. At last, we will return the sub array sum whose sum is maximum. Then we can find the solution. But this approach will take order of n cube or n square time complexity. So we will go with the other approach, that is Kadane's algorithm. So in this approach, Kadane's algorithm saying that if the current running sum become negative, don't carry it forward because it will only decrease the sum of the upcoming subarray. Instead, start a new subarray from the next element. For example, we have minus 6 current sum and the next value is 1. If we add the current sum with the next value, definitely we will get the negative sum. So neglecting that, we will start from the 1, value 1 for next positive sum. So that the Kadane's algorithm. Let's see. Firstly, we will traverse the array from index 0 till the end of the array. And we are taking two variable, that is the maximum sum and the current sum. Current sum is used to calculate the sum of current sub array sum and the maximum sum is to keep the track for maximum sum. And if we found the negative sum, for example current sum value is less than 0, then we will reset it to the 0 because as I said a negative sum will only reduce the sum of future sub array. At last, we will return the max sum value. That will be the our required answer. So let's see the dry run. So here is the input and output is 6. So here you can see each index of the value and the given array. So at starting the current sum and maximum sum, current sum is 0 and maximum sum we are taking minus infinitive. So nums at index 0, nums I equals to minus 2. So current sum value is 0 plus minus 2 equals to minus 2. And we will compare minus infinitive and minus 2, which is greater. So minus 2 is greater. That's why we are taking max sum is minus 2. So after updating, we have max sum equals to minus 2 and the current sum is minus 2. So as I told in the approach, if it's less than 0, then we are setting to 0. So we have current sum after reset is 0. So at index, you can see value is 1. So 0 plus 1 equals to 1. Now we have current sum is 1 and max sum is minus 2. So we are comparing. So 1 is greater. That's why max sum is 1. Same thing we are doing here. At index 2, the value is minus 3. Our current sum value is 1. So 1 plus minus 3 equals to minus 2. So maximum sum would be maximum of 1 comma minus 2. So 1 is a greater. That's why maximum sum is updated to 1. And the current sum value is minus 2. So we are again resetting to 0. Same thing we are doing with the index 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At last, we got the max sum, that is 6. So we are returning into the answer. Let's see the code. So in line number 4, you can see I'm declaring a current sum equals to 0 and max sum is int mean. I'm taking a loop to traverse from starting to end of given array. So I'm starting I equals to 0 till nums dot size. So current sum, I'm calculating current sum plus equals to the current value, that is nums I. So by this I'm calculating the current sum, and maximum sum I'm comparing by max sum and current sum, which is maximum in both. Which value is maximum, that will assign to maximum. And after that I'm checking is current sum is less than 0. If this condition satisfy, then I will start from again I am setting reset as from 0. At last, after traverse, I'm returning the maximum, which will be the final answer. So let's run this code. So here all test cases has been passed. Now coming to the time and space complexity. So here you can see we are taking only one loop, that is running from 0 to size of the given array. So we can say the time complexity is order of n. Here n is the size of given array. Now coming to the space complexity, you can see here only two variables we are using, current sum and max sum, to store the value. So it will take order of one space complexity. So at final, we got order of n is the time complexity and space complexity is order of 1. So that's for today. I hope this explanation helped you understand the solution. If you found this video very helpful, please like this video and also please subscribe the channel and let me know your thoughts in the comment box. Your feedback really motivate me and create more content related to the DSA question. Feel free to share this video with your friends and thank you so much for watching.